Jerome Powell is giving you 48 hours. I know how much everyone loves when there are timelines thrown out. He's doing a speech on Monday. This is something that I haven't heard talked about much until today. So could be a new speech that they have scheduled. This is going to be a big day because they've said what's going to happen this day, and it kind of flips the market. It flips what they're doing. It stops something that's really been hurting the market. So I want to talk through that. We'll also go through what they're likely to do at the next Fed rate cut. Some really bullish things that have been happening recently, as recently as the last 24 hours. And a lot more ETFs are coming to the space, a lot more Bitcoin crypto ETFs. So we'll talk about those as well. Bitcoin looks pretty good. We have Bitcoin staying over 90,000. We'll talk about that as well. If you don't mind, hit subscribe so you can see future videos just like this. Also, if you want to trade, I always talk about BYDFi. This is my favorite exchange right now. I really like what they do, and we have direct access to someone that works at BYDFi. But if you want to try other exchanges, I have 2 other exchanges that have announced promotions right now. I really do like BTCC. They have a 10% deposit bonus on every first deposit, or on your first deposit over $500. Extra bonuses up to $10,000 per user. So check that out. They're in the link tree along with BYDFi. And Weeks just said that they are going to do this trade to earn WXT token, the Weeks token, and there's no cap on this. So the more you trade, the more you can get. So check those out if you want. There's also a link to the Telegram as well. So check that out just in case I get kicked off of YouTube. Let's roll the disclaimer real quick. Just a reminder, this is not financial advice. This is not legal advice. Do your own research. I'm never going to reach out to you either in the comment section or through any other means to try to get you to invest in something that I'm investing in or to send me crypto. Some links underneath the video are affiliate links. I may earn a commission, but this is at no extra cost to you. Of course, do your own due diligence. All right, Bitcoin is looking quite good. I say that fully realizing we could be in a bear market, right? Like a lot of people that are bearish still think and have said since we came down that we could go back up to the 50-week moving average, which is around $98,000, and then get rejected back down because that can happen, right? So I'm not full bull, I'm not full bear right now. I still hold my spot positions, I still hold some trades, but I fully realize this could be a bit of a relief rally. But what we're seeing is good, right? We're seeing higher highs, higher lows. We're seeing 90,000 hold this support. That's pretty great. Let's hope that this holds. We make a push above this $93,000 level that has been resistance, 93.1, right? We saw it back here before the crash down to 80,000, and we just saw it today, right? Over the last 24 hours. So let's see another push so that we get highs above when we fell down to 80,000. Over the last 24 hours, we have seen some liquidations, 123 million in longs, 37 in shorts. So honestly, the fact that we're not down a little bit further, pretty good. What's interesting is the fear and greed index. We went down to 10 on the crypto fear and greed index, which marked the exact bottom. I mean, whenever you can get down to 10, Bitcoin fear and greed index moves a little bit more than crypto fear and greed index. Like it can go down a little bit further, a little bit faster, but the CMC crypto fear and greed index doesn't typically get down to 10 levels. We rarely get down to even extreme fear. Like the only other time this has happened was back during March and April of this year with the tariff drama. And that marked the exact bottom, or close to the bottom the first time, and then it did mark the bottom when we went down to 74,000, like within a day. Same thing this time, right? We went down to 10 and it marked the bottom. I suppose though, you can see we did go deeper this time. So if you had bought at the same time that we were at like a 15, which is what marked the bottom earlier this year, you would have bought at about 93,000, and then one day later, right, marked the real bottom at 80,000. But still, it's a pretty good time to buy crypto when we get down to the extreme fear category, just so you know, for the future, right? We do have traditional markets looking really good. Yesterday, the markets closed near all-time highs, right? Very close to all-time highs. The market closed early, 0.25% up on the NASDAQ. Just a couple catalysts that we have right now. Trump said that he's going to keep stocks at record highs. He said that yesterday. $600 billion a year in Magnificent Seven CapEx. So they're just reinvesting so much in the business. Not only does this help the short term because there are so many companies getting revenue from the Magnificent Seven. I mean, think about it, from Nvidia to, I don't know, some local plumber, right? That's making the bathrooms at these facilities, at these AI facilities, right? So it's something like that, or like helping with that, whatever. So the money flows to a lot of different people, but keep in mind, eventually these Mag 7 companies should be much more profitable as well. And some of them are at pretty low valuations now, relatively to where they've been in the past. So if they can really grow their revenue and their profitability more from this CapEx, like I think they will, that's going to be great down the line too. Fed cutting interest rates into 3% plus inflation. I mean, we see somewhere between 2 and 3%, depending on where you're looking. Global AI infrastructure spending at $1 trillion. Fed ending quantitative tightening in 2 days. U.S. deficit spending at over 6% of U.S. GDP. NVIDIA is larger than all but 5 national stock markets. Record corporate buybacks of $1.2 trillion coming next year. Trump saying he will completely cut income taxes. Trump promising $2,000 stimulus checks. So there are a lot of catalysts going on, right? Like there's a lot of positive things for stocks and for the market and for crypto as well. Now, one of those things that we talked about, the Fed cutting quantitative tightening. They said that they were going to stop on the 1st of December. That's just 2 days away. Powell's also supposed to do a speech, right? So we have 48 hours before they're going to end quantitative tightening, unless they just completely change what they said, which I think would cause the markets to dip pretty fast if they went back on what they said and they don't stop quantitative tightening. That would scare people that they're not going to do rate cuts. But I think that, I think there's a 95% plus probability we're going to see quantitative tightening stop, which is basically just a drag on the market, right? It's pulling money out of the market, essentially. They're going to be neutral right now, but they said that they're going to turn to quantitative easing once again at some point. So maybe we hear when that will be. I don't think so. I don't think we'll hear that yet. I think they're going to wait until maybe a few weeks before or a month before, and then, announce that they're thinking about starting quantitative easing at this certain date in the future, but they'll continue to look at the data, and then it will happen. But most likely, we're going to see them cut in less than 2 weeks. We're going to see the end of quantitative tightening, all very bullish for the markets. There's a 83% chance that they're going to cut at the next meeting. All right. That's part of the reason that the market is rallying, the traditional markets. Of course, Bitcoin is lagging behind right now, but I think all things considered, since the recent drop happened, we're doing pretty well. Look at this. Spot XRP ETF filings are surging. We have the 5th one coming this week. BlackRock and Fidelity are also coming at some point in the future because they recently filed for it. I bring this up not to show you XRP necessarily, but to show you that there are more and more crypto ETFs coming, more and more crypto products, which I think is a positive sign that we are seeing. We're seeing progress from an institution standpoint. We're seeing progress from a regulation standpoint, and this is quite bullish for crypto as well. I'm excited. I'm excited that we're seeing more ETFs. I'm excited that there are more cryptos that you can get access to, and that there are more products in general. I think that more products offers more ability for people to start buying crypto, which is fantastic, right? That's what I want. It's for everyone to be able to buy it. And I realize that, you can set up an account on Binance or Coinbase or BitFi or BTCC, pretty much wherever, but a lot of people don't want to do that. They want it tied directly to their other investments. So this makes it a lot easier. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. I really do appreciate you guys all watching. Of course, I hope you have a good weekend too. Right? Let me know what you're doing down below in the comment section if you're doing anything fun. We've been told that we should get our tree, but just got done with a very busy week, so I think we're gonna wait on that. I appreciate it. I'll see you all soon. Again, you can check out the links underneath.